Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk about energy today, and whatever it is that I know about it, or understand about it, or experience it as. So, energy is the basis of the universe. Um, Sadhguru says that everything in essence is reverberation or sound, mm, and that also translates to energy. So, on some level, everything that you see, experience, hear, taste, smell, everything that you can perceive through your senses um, is just the expression of an energy form. And so are you. Even your thoughts, emotions have their base in an energy seed, let's say. And then the dimensions beyond what is physical. Um, so beyond the physical universe that you exist in and the internal universe that you exist as, there's something which is probably emptiness that I haven't experienced fully, mm, but I believe to be what you experience as you get into an enlightened state. And I'm not sure what to say about that in relation to energy, but the divine, that emptiness or Shiva, certainly also descends into the physical universe as energy, because sometimes you can mm, call it in or feel it very present. For example, in the Vyanalinga temple, it is very clear that there is uh, Shiva energy there, even though I don't have the authority to say anything about what Shiva is. But um, when you enter this temple, things just feel completely different, and it's a whole different universe that opens up there. And even now, if I imagine the temple and the vivid memories that I have of being there and doing the temple service there, um, it just feels like entering a completely different space, and things instantly shift. So yeah, the energetic form of Dhyanalinga or Shiva or whatever has a very strong presence also in the experiential realm. So this is something that I've heard, let's say 5 or 6 years ago, um, when I was entering the field of spirituality through philosophy and through YouTube videos and through my then boyfriend. And everything was very mental at that time. And so energy was not really something that I understood, um, because I couldn't experience it, even though I was experiencing it all the time. I was just not aware of it. And I think for me, energy just became something that I understood in the experiential realm once I started working with it. And once I started doing energy work and trying to move energy or trying to manifest energy or trying to hold a specific frequency or trying to cleanse my own aura and then see how things would change in how I feel and how I relate to others and how I think. And that's when I start understanding that it's just that it's basically in everything and anything, this thing called energy. And yeah, that it's, as I said, the seed of everything you experience. And if you go to the root of it and understand how to energetically shift things, then you can actually start working, let's say, with yourself and with the things around you. So the first energetic practice that I had was grounding, tapping into the earth, like just by planting your feet, feeling the connection with that big rock beneath you that is carrying you, and then asking the earth to let her energy wash over me. And after a while of doing this, it got very clear. I felt energy as a physical sensation, like, okay, something is rising up, and then it went down again, and it took with it unnecessary thoughts and emotions that I had, and so it really grounded me. And I could feel my body being cleared as if something was really washed off me. And then I could see that, okay, I call in this energy from the earth, it washes over me, and then how I feel, how I behave, how I think, how I emote, even how I look, like my facial expression and the calmness in specific muscles and radiation and whatever changes. So energy comes first and then the rest follows. So that was the first strong experience with something that I called energy, because it was, I could notice that it was purely this thing coming first and then things changed. So I started working with that, and I started trying to hold that energy there, or build a dome around myself with earth energy, or even to put it into other people and see if I could ground them. And apparently all of this was possible. So it became quite easy for me to transmit earth energy, or to activate it in myself and then send it to something else. And that is because as far as I know, the possibilities are quite unlimited as to what to do with energy. And it just depends on how well you can focus and how strong your intention towards something is. So if I really intend to send the energy of my liver into the tree that I'm seeing there, I think it's possible. Like, I wouldn't necessarily try to do this because I'm not familiar with the energy of my liver that much per se, and I don't know why that tree should have it, but it is possible. Like, if I focus here and I really discover the energetic frequency of my liver, and then I connect to that tree and I just observe it really well, and I connect to its presence, then I could just by mere intention and attention put it in there. So what else is important to share is that it moves because you intend for it to move. So intention, and you put your attention somewhere. But if you want to experience it, you have to go beyond your thoughts. So, for example, with this earth grounding practice, you can speak to the earth and invite her to show her energy, or to let it enter you. Same with other elements, or deities, or plants, or whatever you want to use. Like anything, if you want to experience it inside of yourself, you can invite it by means of words and or thinking. But then you should just allow it to happen, and open up and trust that whatever you are experiencing, whatever is changing within yourself, actually is that energy that has entered you and is making things happen, because you called it in, so it is there. Like, it always is. It cannot not be there if that is what you establish. And if you're not familiar with these kind of things, then maybe at first you will not really notice it as something in your body, like a